This is my scholarly person presentation. My everyday hero is my sister-in-law, Dawn. From a very young age, she's had a lot of challenges thrown at her in her life. For instance, at the age of 24, she was a widow with two young boys under the age of 3 when my brother was killed. At that point, going to school was put on hold. She changed gears. She did everything she could to make sure that those boys got everything that they needed, everything that they had, and they made it through school and got their lives on track and on roll. As she did that, she worked as a medical transcriptionist for 21 years. She loved the job. She always thought about what she could change or do and make sure everything was good for that job. So as the day came and she was able to go back to school in 2002, she went to school to become a teacher. She received her degree, and for 4 years she taught elementary students, and it wasn't quite what she wanted. She wanted more. She kept thinking about her previous job and helping people in the medical field, and she thought she knew she wanted to do more with that. So one day in the paper, there was an ad in the paper for a request for new programs at the college up by her house, which is Central Lakes College. She decided to go for it. She went for her dream. She drafted a program, she sent it in to them, and in a few weeks they gave her a call. And they liked it. They liked what they saw. They wanted to give her this chance. And they hired her as the new director, and she'll be one of the instructors of the medical assistant program at that college. She's been doing that now since 2009. She received her master's degree to add to it, and she loves it. It's her dream. She gets to help people. She gets to inspire those young men and women every day that want to go into this career field, and they can decide what they want to do, how far they want to go. And when I think of her, I thought of this passage from the book Luck is No Accident, making the most of happenstance. We don't want you to stop dreaming. We want you to know that your dreams may change as you test them out. Your reality might be even better than your dreams, especially if you are willing to try out new adventures with unknown outcomes. I read this and I think of her. This is exactly what she did, and everything turned out great, and she's enjoying her life. As I think of all of that, I start to reflect on my identity as a scholarly person. Right now, mine's a work in progress. I'm following that same path. I'm a non-traditional student going back to school, getting that degree to add on to all that life experience to try to make my life better. And with that, I think with friends and family, they're both pretty similar. I have a lot of work experience. At work, I'm a mentor, but I'd like to add that college degree onto that and get the respect at work as well as being knowledgeable and be able to help with projects and good use. With family, it's about the same. I have a lot of life skills. I've lived half of my life. Add on to that degree and all those skills that come along with that, and I think that will enhance my identity a lot. Some of the developmental tasks I'm working through on this track. Well, first off, I'm going back to school as a non-traditional. It's a little different niche. I don't quite fit in with the college students. They're a lot younger. It's a little different, a lot to get used to. So far, it's been working great. As I do that, I also have to make sure my job is stable. I'm working a full-time job as well. I need to make sure both align and are in balance. One of the other tasks I need to make sure of is the most important, my family. I need to make sure they feel like they're even with everything and that they're getting fair time and I can get everything done and at the same time actually can get some help from them too. As we went through our project of examining our career choice, I went through a lot of thinking. I also worked with my boss at work, and we actually came up with a career plan to help me figure out where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do, and what I needed as skills. Since I've been in the job for 20 years, I have a lot of knowledge and I've done a lot of things, but there were some things that I was lacking that they wanted me to try to enhance. So what I'm doing with my career choice, I'm kind of focusing more on communications, the leadership type, and getting the cohesive group working under me as being a manager. And I think if I do that with having good communication and having that all encompassed into one, I think I could be a great leader, and I think I would get the best out of my coworkers. As far as multicultural awareness challenges, I feel pretty good about those. I don't have a lot of those. I've worked for a long time with a lot of our sites that are in different countries. So I've had a lot of fun working with all the different races and all the different types of people that you can encounter on these jobs. It's been very interesting. I've learned a lot, and along the same lines, the only challenge I could probably think of is communication. Sometimes that's a little hard with email and not knowing all the languages, and they always do really good with English, but sometimes it's a little difficult. So we work through that, and we do pretty good. Some of my goals in achieving a college degree right now, I think my main goals for current state are to try to take 2 classes each semester, try to keep that even, along with working my full-time job. That fills up my life pretty well. At the same time, I definitely want to keep an A grade point average, and I need to schedule all my time. I need to keep everything level. I need to schedule study time, family time, and make sure that everything at work is all done and not hanging in my brain so I can work on my studies. For future, I want to try to complete my degree in 3 years, and I would like to graduate with honors. As we go through this and we kind of talk about have a little discussion about what an educated person is, I kind of thought of this little excerpt from the book Why School. A good education helps us make sense of the world and find our way in it. Our education can be as formal as a lesson or as informal as a lesson learned. So when you read that and you think about that a little bit, that right there encompasses the 3 little topics that we were looking at: socially, financially, and professionally. Everybody's learning every day. We're learning work experiences, life experiences. We have those every day. We use those every day. And we definitely learn from them every day. If you incorporate a degree on top of that, that extra knowledge can expand everything that you can do in your life. And socially, you're definitely going to be out doing more. You're going to be more outgoing. You have all that knowledge. You're not going to be hiding, wondering. And professionally, with a degree, you're definitely going to get a promotion, raise that edge, get that career goal that you've wanted to have. And along with all that, then financially, you get that stability that helps you, so you don't have to worry about yourself or your family, and you have a nice, stable life. And that is it. Thank you.